issue. As I've read your emails and considered different ideas about the golf courses, I've thought that there is a possibility that golf is a recreational amenity that we could have in the town of Oro Valley, and it's a recreational amenity that we do have. So then the question for me became, what is the amount that would be appropriate for a town of our size to be subsidizing golf? I think one of my concerns and one of the concerns of members of the community is not just the question of the bottom line, but the balance and the mix of golf versus other amenities and how much money is being taken, particularly in capital improvements and ongoing costs. So in order to take a better look at what that would look like, I wanted to get a picture of what do municipal golf courses look like in other communities and how much is their tax subsidy. So I did some research and I solicited the staff to help me. Anytime that my numbers and theirs conflicted, I went with theirs because they contacted the jurisdictions themselves. But we looked at all towns between 20,000 people and 80,000 people. There are 20 towns that are in our size range. Only 3 of them run municipal golf courses. All of those have tax subsidies in the $200,000 or $400,000 range, and one is a zero tax subsidy. It's self-sufficient. I didn't feel like that was enough of a sampling size, so I wanted to look at all the towns in Arizona that were larger than that. So it ends up being 40 cities total. There are 25 courses. Granted, there are some nuances to the way that these courses are operated. They have different water prices. They have some are operated as enterprise funds, some are leased, but some have restaurants, some don't. But the bottom line is there's 25 courses that are owned by these municipalities that meet this requirement. And what I discovered surprised even myself, because I discovered that the total amount of losses of these 25 courses or taxpayer subsidy was $1.75 million in the previous fiscal year. And our golf course, our 3 golf courses paid $1.8 million. So what I found was that the town of Oro Valley, our 45,000 people or less, were paying as much or more in golf course subsidy as the entire state of Arizona in these towns combined, representing 5.5 million people and budgets of billions of dollars, or at least over $1 billion of their combined budgets. And so it's finding that mix where we can find a way that we can move forward and have recreational amenities that the entire town can use that can also be within the realm of what would be considered acceptable for golf courses and what other municipalities and others would pay.